My name is Stacy, and I thought I'd do just a quick review of the Chalky Chicks furniture paint. And I was going to do this dresser, the Denali, which I absolutely love. It's like the perfect stormy blue to me. Anyway, so I'll just go ahead and get started. I just stick my brush in and start in an area. So the first coat I like to use as little paint as far as I can, if that makes any sense. So I really try to spread it and get it into every groove. Just kind of work it in. And then as soon as I feel like it doesn't spread anymore, I just dip again. I've used a couple of different brands of chalk paint, but what I really like about the Chalky Chicks is that it seems to go a lot farther, and it is thinner, which I know that a couple of people I've talked to, it's made them nervous at the very beginning, but as soon as they use it, they see the benefits of it. You can play with it a lot more, it dries a lot faster, and what I really like is normally I paint with a paint gun, and I don't have to worry about thinning the paint or having it chunk up in my paint gun. It's ready to go. I can just pour it in and start painting. So, alright, so as you see, I use thinner layers and I make it go as long as it possibly can. And we'll just get that done and I'll show you what happens on the second coat. So now we have the first coat done, and as you can see there's still lots of spots that aren't all the way filled, but I just used really thin paint. So I'm just gonna apply my second one, and what's great is, like I said, this has like the fastest drying time, which for me, I'm not a patient person whatsoever, so when I start on a project I have very little time and very little patience. Anyway, so I really like how it dries so fast. I've painted this whole thing and it's dry by the time I move on to the next section. Anyway, so I'm just going to put on a thicker layer of paint and just work it in and over. As you can see, it starts covering even more, and this color is just gorgeous. I love it. I really like a lot of their colors. I have an Emmy red that I've used, which is so fun. It's like that bright red lipstick look, except on furniture. And I use old lace all the time. I think that I have funded a lot of what they do by my buying old lace. It's just the perfect color of off-white. So if you want to antique anything, it doesn't look all muddy and gross. But if you want to leave it white, it's just a classic color you can't go wrong with either. So this one is awesome too. I have it in my bathroom for my cupboards. It's just great. There you go. My awesome piece is almost done. I'll just put polyurethane over it and put it up for sale, but I don't know, I love Chalky Chicks. Love their furniture paint. I used to make my own. I won't even make my own now. I just order it right off of Amazon.
Chalk painting and waxing with Renaissance Furniture Paint.
Hi,
I'm Amy, and this is Michelle. She's the owner of Renaissance Furniture Paint. Michelle, I have heard so much about chalk finish paint. Tell us about yours and what makes it so different from the others.
Well, our paint's easy to use. Anyone can use it from beginner to pro. There's virtually no prep work involved, no sanding, no stripping down. You just simply paint, wax, buff out, and in 20 minutes your paint's dry. Super smooth finish, yet it passes the fingernail scratch test. Our paint's eco-friendly, it's natural, there's no VOCs, no odor, and it's safe enough to use in a child's bedroom.
We will transform this dresser into this work of art using ivory tower, our most popular color. We'll even introduce you to our exciting new product, Retique-It. Retique-It can put a wood finish on almost any surface. When you order Renaissance, your paint will arrive in a specially designed box. Always keep your brush damp, dipping it between strokes in a cup of water. This will make your paint go on smoother for a great contemporary look. We recommend using a nylon polyester blended paintbrush like the one we include in our kit. Now, let's apply the second coat. Typically, you should only need 1 to 2 coats for full coverage. With virtually no smell and VOC-free, Renaissance was developed with you, your family, and our environment's health as our primary concerns. Once the second coat dries, you can apply the clear wax. You can use our Chalk Painter's Choice natural bristled brush or even a lint-free cloth. Put a thick coat of wax on, then buff it out immediately with a lint-free cloth or old t-shirt. If you want a contemporary look, you can stop after applying the clear wax. Here are some examples of the contemporary look. The more you buff the clear wax, the greater the sheen. How about a contemporary look for your fireplace? Adding dark wax can give your piece an aged look. This is known as antiquing. Dark wax can also be used to add depth to your project. Now let's see how it's done. Apply Renaissance dark wax around all crevices. Everything you need for this project is included in our deluxe starter kit, including the dark wax. Now use the clear wax as an eraser to remove the unwanted dark wax. Enjoy your new work of art. But wait, what if you want a wood finish top? Introducing Retique-It Liquid Wood. Works on virtually any hard surface. This is Lightwood Retique-It, our most versatile shade for any color of stain. Just paint it, then stain it with this patented miracle in a can. Lightwood Retique-It gives the greatest depth to dark stains. Finally, seal your furniture with a top coat like polyurethane or polyacrylic. Not only does it look like wood and feel like wood, it is wood. Your transformation is complete. With Renaissance and Retique-It, restoring old furniture, cabinets, and flooring has never been easier.
If you haven't heard about Retique-It yet, or you think it's too good to be true, then I want you to check out this next video.
Retique-It with a graining tool. You may have seen how Retique-It can put a wood finish on almost any surface. No sanding or stripping, just paint it, then stain it with this patented miracle in a can. Using a graining tool takes it to a whole new level. Get out your favorite paintbrush and let's go. Start applying Retique-It Lightwood as the base coat. Clean out your brush while you let the surface fully dry. Now you'll apply Retique-It in dark wood. A thin coat is all you'll need. While still wet, you can use the graining tool. Simply pull the graining tool straight down. Rolling it up or down will change the grain size and shape. Just go for it. It's that simple. Don't worry about making mistakes. If you don't like the grain, you can just go right back over it. Then, wash your brush and let the surface dry for a couple of hours. There's so many varieties of looks you can achieve with the same graining tool. Now you will use a staining cloth to apply the stain to the surface. Apply the wood stain with a thick coat. Check the stain's directions for the range of time your stain should sit. The longer it sits, the darker it will come out. Gently wipe off the stain. If you pull off too much, you can always add more. Staining can be much easier than painting, and there are so many colors to choose from. With Retikit, you can use any color stain. You can actually feel the grain. Now let's try it on a piece of furniture. Not only does it look like wood and feel like wood, it is wood. Finally, seal your furniture with a top coat like polyurethane or polyacrylic. Now the top is finished. In our next demo, see how we use our new metallic waxes on the base. Restoring old furniture, cabinets, and flooring has never been easier with Retikit. Order today.
Full Guard Home Decor Chalk Paint provides a beautiful ultra matte chalk finish to your projects. 9 gorgeous colors come in the promo FA HDC kit. Great for a variety of surfaces with no sanding or priming needed. Perfect for layering and distressing. Full Guard Home Decor Chalk Paint is water-based and non-toxic and cleans up easily with soap and water. Get your Full Guard Promo FA HDC kit today.
It's awesome finding furniture and things for my home that can be refinished to look new. Chalked paint is one of my favorite products because it's easy to use, doesn't require a lot of prep work, is easy to distress, and ends up giving that vintage chic look that I can customize as I choose. Chalked paint is so versatile. It can be used on bare and finished wood, glass, ceramic, metal, and laminate. Using this table, I'm going to share some simple techniques to help you create your own masterpiece. Here's what you need for your project. Chalked paint. Rust-Oleum's is great. It's fast and easy to use and dries to a velvety smooth finish. A drop cloth, 180 or 220 grit sandpaper, a 2-inch high-quality paintbrush, gloves, a lint-free cloth, and hardware. Priming is not required for most projects, but to prevent bleed-through of certain types of woods, just add 1 light coat of cover stain or bin primer to the wood. Spread out your drop cloth. You only need to sand on high gloss surfaces. Use fine grit sandpaper and lightly scuff the surface for maximum adhesion. Remove all hardware and drawers. Wipe the table with a cloth to remove any dust. It's easier to get a smooth finish when the pieces are independent and can lie flat. Choose a high-quality synthetic brush for best results. Apply the chalk paint with even coats, brushing in the same direction. Chalked paint applies with 1 coat on most surfaces. When using a light color on a dark table, 1 to 2 additional coats may be required. You can apply up to 5 coats for your desired look. The easiest way to distress chalked paint is with fine to medium 180 to 220 grit sandpaper. Hold the sandpaper with the tips of your finger and sand the corners and edges of your piece to get the desired look. The more you sand, the more the original finish will show through. For rounded surfaces, wrap the sandpaper around the surface. For added durability and protection, apply 1 to 2 thin coats of chalked ultra matte top coat with a clean high quality paintbrush and let dry. The top coat helps prevent watermarks and is easier to clean. Attach your selected hardware and put the drawer in place. And here you have your own masterpiece.